Start streaming.
Stop it!
Jordan, are you going to listen to the stream at the exact same time as you're in the stream to see
Oh,
if it's
shit.
not terrible?
God. Don't start the stream yet. I gotta
And confuse yourself horribly. Since you like to do that.
Yes. Just make life twice as hard for no reason.
Why not?
Why not just add more things for me to do at once? Oh boy. Alright, which one's left and right? I don't know. Here's the stream now.
Yes. We're live!
What? What? Oh, you said we're live.
Yes.
Why would I watch Colin Jordan Studios when I can watch Bob McGraw?
Excuse me?
I don't even understand. Is this a Geico commercial?
I have no
Have you
idea.
seen it?
Geico commercials
like-
don't even advertise for Geico anymore.
No, but
They're
it's
just
like
pointless.
pixelated gecko guy. It looks like the Geico gecko, but it doesn't even say Geico anywhere. It looks like a retro video game.
Oh boy. Now we know, as consumers, that Geico gecko. Sometimes I feel like... I don't know.
A plastic bag?
Yes. I feel like it's kind of stupid that, like, that's the way that a lot of people that have, like very large companies advertise a lot of times, is they don't even, like, tell you, like, they don't even, sometimes I mean, at least Geico has, like, it's, 15%, blah, blah, blah. But, like, nobody even hears that anymore. Like, I don't even, like, think about what that even means anymore at all. You know, whenever I hear it, it just goes right through, because it's the same, like, thing, you know what I mean? And, like, the only thing you hear is the commercial just being a commercial, and being like, ha, ha, I'm funny. But, like, it's hard for me to believe that that's, like, highly effective marketing, you know?
I've seen a lot of ads, mainly on YouTube. 5-second ads don't really work, I've learned. They don't get their point across, and they're often very confusing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what they're advertising half the time.
That's true.
Like, the name pops up for 2 seconds, and there's, like, dramatic music, and then it's gone. It's like, what did I just watch? I have to watch it 3 times to understand what you're advertising.
It's true, but it will be shown 3 times, so, I mean...
Have you ever seen that, like, an ad where you didn't really understand what the ad was for because it was too short? Like, they either didn't really say the name or what the product was?
Yes.
Was that a movie? What was it about? I don't even know. What was it called?
Speaking of trending, have you heard about Logan Paul, sir? What did you just do? It sounded like you just vomited when I said that.
I just heard it through the... I blew air into my straw. It was half on purpose and half on accident, because I started laughing.
Have you seen that video where it's just like, he's like, speaking of trending, have you heard of Logan Paul, sir? And he's like, oh, I've heard that he's a wonderful guy. He could do no wrong.
Man.
We should give him another YouTube Red movie.
Oh man. Oh boy. What will Logan Paul do next? Oh, wow, it's red.
I don't know. I'm just messing with I shouldn't be messing with materials right now, but it's rather tempting.
It'd be
'Cause it
nice
looks-
if we could find some cloth texture. What was I doing?
Not a clue. You were making the secret things that we can't speak of on stream. Oh, look who it is. Our favorite dumbass. Dumbass 1.
No.
He's my favorite.
Our favorite dumbass.
You know what my not favorite dumbass is?
Who?
Logan Paul. I'll stop.
So, did we... We're gonna change the material to make it look like there's not a small ball of light right there, right?
Yeah, because it's too shiny right now, which is why it's like that.
This is real-time light or baked? Or
This is all real time. I'm just putting all the lights in so that we can bake them.
But, okay, so...
What the frick?
You can just make them. But,
Oh,
oops.
it's just, I see.
Why?
It's just that the material is just so dark that you can't see that it's there.
By the way, is there like a ceiling light in that?
A light in this room? No, there's literally nothing.
Okay, when it's already light, it's hard to like picture. Does this room need a light?
Yeah.
It's already light in the... I technically could go in Blender and put lamps everywhere and it would make other areas darker. I could do that from now on. If we're doing it.
I mean, for a lit level, that might be a good idea.
Because I never once did it occur to me, oh, this room would be dark without a light. Like I saw it with light in it, and then I went, all right, but I'll leave.
Mm-hmm.
Oop.
Why is that even a thing?
Oh no!
Why did I set any of them up like this? That doesn't make any sense. I'm out of my mind.
Inconvenience.
Maybe like that. That's a little better, kind of. If this was a flatter material, maybe. Try this junk. No, it's still shiny. I think this is
Calling my materials flat.
I'm not flat. This just in, the Earth is flat.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Whoa, so what's going on?
I'm just screwing around with materials and trying to see. I don't know. I guess I'll leave it there for now. What did I do with the other ones?
I don't know.
I'm about to find out.
There's this part where... Never mind.
Oh, viewers.
Yes.
Where are you? Where are you hiding? Don't run from me.
Dumb. Why?
Yes. Oh wait, there's a light back there actually. Even though those walls look dumb, the light looks nice. I suppose. Having a tough time getting the light from the outside to come in though.
I looked over at the stream and I saw that my name was at the top, but yours wasn't. And then I was like, "Oh, where's Cole's name?" And then I realized I had my stream scroll down.
I'm at the super top. Get wrecked.
No, that'd be stream chat. It's the super top. So.
We should give him another YouTube Red movie. You need to watch that video. It's on my Twitter.
Oh, really?
I retweeted it. It is the funny.
Your Twitter cool?
Hmm?
Your Twitter? Hmm?
Yes, my Twitter. That's right. Stop casting shadows. You're bad.
Unless we want shadows.
Well, on most of them, they have shadows, yes. Certain objects you don't necessarily want to cast shadows, especially like the light caster object, unless you do.
Okay, does that hedge come through when you're in that room?
Yep. But I tried to chunk manage it out, but I think occlusion cooling's being dumb and like eating part of this.
You
I don't know what it's doing.
it?
What?
Can you remove it from the occlusion culling?
That actually, this might need to be removed too. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out.
Well, why would the wall need to? The hedge comes through because I designed the layout of all the rooms before I decided to put that there.
Yeah.
And so it was like, oh, there's no feasible way to do this without having it go through.
Good.
And I went, well, there's no way that you would be able to see both at the same time, so let's just pretend. Being a game developer is all about faking everything. Nothing is real.
Nothing is real. This is definitely what you find out as a game developer. Nothing is real, everything is faked, because if you did it the real way, it would blow up your computer.
I don't like to blow up my computer, but that's just me. My computer blew up once. My power supply died.
Is that what happened?
Yes.
Well, good.
I decided
Your computer was
that
terrible.
it was time to get a new computer because it was from
time.
like dinosaur era.
How can that be happening? That's extremely frustrating.
I could have bought a new power supply.
I would have
But-
killed you. I would have literally killed you.
In fact, actually, a few months ago, my dad
It was
dug
so
up my
bad.
old computer and bought a new power supply, and now it's like my sister's computer
I
for like
know.
study.
And
He's
whatever,
he's
they
like,
can have it for that.
my work computer. There are lots of important. We will die if you break this computer.
I cannot believe this. Maybe the light bulb's casting a shadow or something.
Oh, spooky.
Which is a big no-no. Nope. It's just being really stupid.
Well, what's the problem?
Just the shadows are teared because they're too close. I got it.
Oh, gross.
Except that doesn't look right at all.
Well,
We're gonna have to go with some teared shadows, I think, because I don't know.
What
how to
if-
fix that?
Can we have a different lampshade that doesn't render but casts shadows?
Possibly.
Or can we like move the position of the lamp somehow?
Cast shadows on, but that's part of the mesh renderer. How do I make
Be
it
careful.
invisible? Is there just a... We don't have just a non-existent shader, do we? Or a material. I guess we have to make one. It's 100% transparent. Except then it wouldn't cast light anyway. Or it wouldn't cast a shadow.
Well, can you if you turn off mesh renderer?
Although what we can do is we can bake it like this, and then we can just take it out.
I guess. Does it work like this?
Yes.
Do you test the shadow to make sure it works like this?
Hmm?
I guess it looks good.
I have to put something like blaring and annoying on it so that I don't forget that it's not the real lampshade.
Yes, make it bright pink or something.
Although, wait a minute.
There you go.
I gotta make it like leak into the room a little bit, otherwise that kind of defeats the purpose.
Well, yeah. I think that do you just make the lamp slightly transparent to do
No.
that? Or-
You can just lower the strength of the shadows and it makes it so it leaks out.
Oh.
I heard that he's a wonderful guy.
Although, didn't we say that's basically the point of area lights? Is you have your light that casts a light on the wall in one specific area, but then you also have an area light that also just lights the room in general.
Yeah, I don't know how good they look though. I haven't really messed around with
The
them.
point is, so you have a lamp or something that creates light wherever it is, and you can see that the area around the lamp is brighter. But instead of relying on that to light the whole room evenly, and because that can be a mess and not look the way you want it to, you because maybe light doesn't bounce realistically or something, you have an area light that just lights the whole room a little bit in general. So
We could do that.
the room is lit,
Especially
but then
because these
also
are
the
rooms
room
that
is
are
bright.
on the end here, and although, if we turn our light map off, then we'll have to bake our other light map. If we can actually find out that we can swap light maps, if that's even a thing. Supposedly it is.
We were told it was.
It
We were
doesn't mean
promised
it is.
switchable light maps. Do you want to try swapping light maps and see how it goes?
It might take me 6 years.
Front room looks so medieval.
Ooh.
Oh, bye. Goodbye, light.
I keep turning them off because otherwise it's laggy. If you have a whole bunch of lights on at once.
Mm-hmm.
There are no lights in this room except these two.
I thought about it, and I was like, does it need a ceiling light? And I didn't know. Because there would be, I guess, the window.
Yes. Which might kind of solve the lighting issues in both of these rooms.
I wasn't sure. Technically, there's 3 lights in there.
Flying saucer. It's a Dalek.
Oh. That looks pretty.
Oh,
Wow.
it's a pretty dank light right there, if I do say so myself. Why did you make that glass? You're silly.
What?
Well, then again, if it's off, it should be glass.
What happened? Oh.
I wonder how actually emissive these are, because that can have an effect on light maps. That's one of the problems with these. They're not actually like a color. They're actually emissive. Which means they actually, like, if you bake it, it actually, like, puts out light. Which could be an issue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, viewers, where are you?
Cool. Please. It goes up and down.
Oh, somebody's here. Sweet.
But there's a 3rd light on the other side of that wall, I think. Like closer to the window by the little shelf thing. I think there's a light in there.
In the shelf? What?
Go up in there, in the shelf. Look up in it, in the middle.
Yes, there's nothing here.
Oh, my lies. Go
You
in
can
it.
pretend.
Like, go in it and look up. Is there not one up there? Lies.
What are you looking for?
Apparently it never exported. Even though it was supposed to. There's supposed to be a light up there, and apparently it deleted itself.
Excellent.
I guess that's, well, you could go copy the light, I guess, from the other area. It's supposed to be that ceiling light. Just because it's a little dark on that thing. You could copy the ceiling light from the other room that you were just in and put it up there.
Oh, you mean physically copy, like, the ceiling light? You mean this little thing?
Yeah, well, the one above that bar area.
Yeah.
Instead of re-importing a new one, I think that would be faster.
This is going to be an issue, because it's going to spread, like, everywhere.
Just don't let it go that far. I almost feel like that rain. Okay, that's more better. I was like,
That's more better.
it was a little much at first. More better.
Yes.
Good one, Jordan.
Good one. Hilarity. Linguistic incorrectness is the new you know, whatever.
Oh.
Oh boy. I don't know if that should just be white. Are all these lights just white? I might have to change that.
I guess
This one is, but I don't feel like the other ones are. No, they're not. Okay. I'll just copy the color from the other one. Boom.
I think they should all be black lights. I think they should be on a timer and cycle through different.
Fluorescent black lights.
Yeah, like that.
Perfect. Put it on everything. We
So
already have a light down here.
you can then bake like purple light to everything if you wanted to.
Yes, but I really don't want to. That would be a lot of baking for making everything purple.
Everything is purple.
Okay, do I not have any lights down here? I guess not. That shall change. That is, if I can actually find light sources that are applicable, Jordan.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means there's no lights in the basement.
Oh. I thought it was.
Anywhere.
I thought it was supposed to be dark.
Well, yeah,
Because I thought you wanted to have a flashlight or
but
something.
then you turn on the power, and then there is light.
Oh.
Oh,
I guess that is how that works.
yes. Generally, people put lights in their basements.
Hmm. Well, there's kind of one close to the
We could
basement.
put like those ones that hang from the ceiling, but I feel
Well,
like this house is fancier than that. I feel like it would maybe have those integrated ceiling lights.
We'll just put the industrial lights in.
Now this is frustrating to me. There's these two little lampshades. Does that mean I have to put two lights with the little...
If it's baked, it doesn't matter though.
I
In
suppose
fact,
so.
if it's baked, you should do 2 for every lamp.
I suppose so.
Did you hear what I like?
Yeah.
If you bake all the light, you might as well go back to every single dual lamp and put 2 light sources there.
Right. That's probably what I should do.
Just because it's more accurate and won't take up a real-time processing power.
I'm struggling to find this light. I'll just copy the other one. I don't care.
Little statue.
Excuse me.
I think this house should have light switches. I don't think that there should be one master switch that turns everything off
Well, I mean...
in the basement. I don't think the players should be able to use them
No.
to work.
No, that would mean we would have to basically use real-time lights at that point, which is a solid no for me.
You
considering
can't.
how many there are.
Well, couldn't you have like a light switch turn on and off the light map?
Maybe. Possibly.
Because
I don't
I know in Layers of Fear you can turn on any light in the game pretty like if you walk up to a lamp you can turn on and off light switches and stuff. And I turn on everything I see because I think it makes it look prettier and it's easier to see pretty art.
It's art. Why is the light itself? Oh. I see.
So you said, if you make that light in a emissive material, it bakes light, but is that really a problem?
Yeah.
It gives it sort of a glowing effect. If you make the glow small, it might make the bloom look better.
I wonder how these shadows actually bake. Well, in particular, I wonder if you just stuck an emissive material on the lights themselves. What would happen?
Because if you make a material emissive, that's supposed to give it a glowing effect, sort of like a real light does.
Well, it doesn't just give it a... It doesn't just do that, it actually...
It casts light on the areas near it. But we're already... I mean, it's supposed to be lit.
Let me try that. So I'm going to take this to another scene so I don't have to bake the whole thing. And just turn everything off except for that. He went away.
People come and go.
I understand. That's their problem.
You're right. I don't understand why not every single person on Twitch wants to come watch us.
Yeah, people watching
How
League of
come
Legends.
all the
What are you
people
doing?
watching League of Legends don't come watch us?
Literally, I don't have an answer to that at all.
Is there a Counter-Strike tournament going on right now? Because there are 410,000 viewers. I think League of Legends is on top.
Oh yeah, just paste way a billion trillion miles that way. Not even like kind of like off that way, like literally like a trillion miles in the wrong direction.
Are you talking about the light that's really far away, or what?
Yes, I just pasted it, and it's like, how about a billion miles away?
Oh, that's what I was talking about a while ago. I was saying Blender has this thing where I don't think it puts it. Well, first of all, it puts it wherever the 3D cursor is, which you click and push your 3D cursor at a point. It doesn't put it 80 miles away in empty space. It goes. Yeah. It's like wherever the fake camera is that you're viewing with. You know, there's not really a camera there, but it's wherever the editor is displaying. So it's kind of like there's a camera. It's like there's a range where it puts it a few feet away because it knows you obviously don't want it 8 miles away, so it puts it closer. But Unity doesn't do that. It's like you clicked this way, so I went as far that way as I could possibly go.
Yep. Does that make sense? Hopefully this doesn't completely nuke the stream, but it should be fairly quick. I'll turn down the resolution and stuff.
I feel like there could be and probably should be a way for when you do basically that, you either import something or whatever. I should know better than to put it that far away. There should be some sort of range where it's like if you drag it into empty space, it can only go so far away.
Right.
Because no one wants it so far away, it's out of sight. I want it to be where I'm at right now, most likely.
Completely wrong. Wait, but the emissive, is it even doing anything? Well, I don't know.
Is the emissive turned down to 0?
Oh, these are already all static. What the heck? Maybe it's a different, like...
I remember having difficult times getting emissive to work. Are the light bulbs unwrapped? Do they have... Because in order for them to be emissive, they have to have UV data.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't know.
And back in the day, I wouldn't unwrap light bulbs. Or I wouldn't unwrap glass because we used a material that didn't...
It's unwrapped in a weird way, but like it's unwrapped.
Oh. No, I don't think that's unwrapped. Or is it?
Well, I mean, there's UV data is the point.
I just mean if like all the UVs are on a single point that's 1 by 1 pixel, it won't work.
Yeah, but it's not.
I don't know what to tell you then.
Um.
What's the specular stupid. What's the emissive materials properties? Is it
This.
set to stuck?
Oops, just kidding. Not this. This. Which you won't see for a few seconds. Oh. So let me set global illumination to baked and see if that works. Although I feel like that's not why it didn't work. Let me generate this real quick. Is it already done? I guess. Nothing happened.
Try put in a cube just for fun, and make it emissive.
Yeah. Wow. Is this the wrong material? This might be the wrong material for this.
Okay. Is it even emissive?
That's what we're about to find out.
That should have worked.
Possibly.
Based on what I understand. Because I know that's unwrapped. The Unity cube has UV data. And everything should be light map static, so it should be able to bake. So maybe it's the material.
That's what I was checking. I don't know what to put on it except like.
Does the emissive material just have stupid properties that make it not work? Is it set to be stupid?
I don't think so. I see something here.
Is its range 0?
No.
Is its strength 0?
These are like. It looks like there's actually data there. There is actually, but I can't see it. I don't know what to put on it that makes it work.
It should be more obvious than that. Try going into the actual emissive material and seeing if you can strengthen it. Because there should be quite a bit, if it worked properly, there should be a good amount of light there.
Super boost.
I mean, we don't even know if we're going to use emissive materials, but we might.
I don't either, yeah. But...
Okay, it's kind of a lot higher than it was before, but...
Jordan, it works.
It works?
Just look on the stream.
Oh! It's right. This is too low. Wait, why does it suck? Look down there.
Probably because the actual resolution is extremely low.
Oh, that makes sense. You were like, Jordan, clearly the emissive material isn't set to have bad properties. It's very good. When Jordan is right, Jordan is right.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, you're
Mr. Reflexive Man.
What does that mean? What did you call me?
I said Mr. Reflexive Man.
I'm not I'm strong. I'm flexing my muscles.
No. Reflexive is a mathematical...
No, you're giving me a compliment. You're saying I'm...
No. It means that you're, like, you said the same thing twice, so that you didn't, like, effectively say anything.
Cool. So what? Okay.
Well, now that Tristan's here, Or not here. Oh, somebody else is here. Hello.
So, I guess delete the cube and try again with the light bulb.
I'm worried we're gonna have
Also,
to bake in 2 hours.
Probably not be that low of a resolution.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be like a lot higher.
I think, well, I suppose it sort of matters, but it's not like it has to be super low. It can't.
I just don't
At
want it to take
512
forever to bake or nuke the stream.
I mean, for a test, 512 is.
Oh boy,
Final
nothing happened at all.
Are the light bulbs not actually unwrapped, Cole?
I don't know. There seems to be data on them. Like they're not like specifically unwrapped, but
I have an idea. What if we put 2 tiny cubes in the light bulb?
Let's just not use emissive stuff.
I mean, I think they're worth it if. I think the problem just is that actually I can find out for sure. I'm being an idiot.
I don't know. I feel like there's like more control though if like I just put in point lights directly. I don't know.
Try it on that painting light, because I know that's unwrapped.
Oh, that.
Yeah, well, I can't tell what you're looking at, but whatever light is for the painting.
What? That one.
There was one in the same room that you were in.
What?
Why go away? There was a light, a painting light in the same room that you were in. You didn't have to go find a new one.
Well, that's the one I already used. I don't know. Fine. Go drop it in this thing and see if it does anything. Excuse me? Yeah, it did it again. It's 1,000,000,000,000 miles away.
Oh.
It's not even like kind of far away like it normally is. It's literally like on the other side of the entire universe. This is where you wanted this. No.
Cole. I can. That those light bulbs are unwrapped.
What? What'd you say?
I can confirm that those light bulbs are in fact unwrapped.
In which case?
This should 100% work.
Correct. The ones from before?
Yes, the ones that weren't working. Are you sure they were light map static?
Yes. Everything is static.
Is it static for everything but light
Yes,
maps?
it would show a little line if it wasn't.
Try it anyway.
And then I'm probably just going to go back to throwing point lights on everything. And spotlight.
I feel like using a combination of them would improve it if it worked.
Possibly. Oh boy, it just made the whole thing white. Like everything.
What? Did you make the whole thing have the material?
Nope.
Or just the light itself?
Just the light.
Is your realisticness set too low?
No, it just leaked out and hit everything.
Is your accuracy of the bake too low?
No, I don't think so. It's pretty high right now,
Oh. Well, that's just stupid.
I think. The indirect resolution might have to go up. Let me try that.
Light makes me angry.
I've been fighting the light mapper with my fists for like 3 months, Jordan.
Everything always leaks.
That's true too, but there are ways to solve that.
It either doesn't work or it works and it leaks.
Yes, but like you can put things on different layers in order to like keep them from
Negate the leaking with different layers. I
Yes.
see. Genius.
I'm not nuking the stream by doing this, am I? It's like taking a long time.
Oh, not right now.
It seems like it's stuck.
It's not stuck yet. My stream isn't stuck.
Not the stream, the Unity. The Unity seems like it's stuck.
Well, oh, now you stop moving. Oh, now you're going again.
I'll just keep swirling around to keep you entertained, and also this other
Thank you.
guy that's here. I think it might be stuck, but I'm not sure whether to just give it more time or...
Oh, you mean the baking company?
Yes.
I was like, I don't understand what the problem is. You look like you're moving around just fine.
No, the bake, Jordan. He's gone. Rip in peas. I was gonna say that every time.
Bake me up and stuff.
Wow. I think it's stuck.
You probably shouldn't like become extremely depressed every time someone leaves the stream call. Most people don't stick around that long.
I know. It's just, it's funny.
Oh, I started doing something else and realized I didn't finish the.
What?
I just started working on something else, and I realized I just never finished the first thing I was supposed to do. Those look like footprints. What are those?
What?
It looked like someone was like walking around. There's a grass now. What was that?
I put some grass in, yeah. No, they're just holes in the terrain.
I know. It looked like some tracks or something.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, I've been trying to level out the terrain. It takes a surprisingly long time because of how large it is. And so, like, it's...
I was gonna, like, make the terrain real life. I just wanted to see if it performed well enough that I didn't have to lower the resolution by one. If I did, I don't know for a fact that I would be able to make it fit inside the walls like it does right now.
Yeah.
If I lowered it, it might poke through the house or not line up properly with the house.
What am I doing? Oh, yes. I am become light. Light man.
Ah. Fighter
Yeah, I like it.
of the night man.
Woo.
It's a Always Sunny reference, I think. Except they said Dayman. Fighter of the Night Man.
That's different. I just understood what you just said. Yeah, that's just for making kids.
So, what?
Huh?
I'm just confused about Emissive. Like,
I have no idea.
what if you put in a Unity cylinder and put it in place of the light and make it emissive?
I mean,
To
that
work.
might work, but at that point, it negates, like, why you would even use emissive in the first place.
Why is there a ring of shadow in the middle?
I'm working on that, Jordan. Be patient.
Hello?
Yes, did it cut out or what?
I didn't hear your answer. Is it the middle light or what?
I said yes.
Okay. I mean the middle lampshade or whatever.
Yeah.
I see now. I was like, oh, that's unacceptable.
Unacceptable, unsubscribable. Also, forget to like and subscribe.
It looks so silly.
It does.
Oversized
They're
timber.
little Daleks. Look at them.
Just comically big. They're just for baking purposes.
They're not real. We have to change them all to something that's not emissive. We have to change them to like a solid color instead.
Yes. Yeah. Although it would look cool if the actual lampshade itself was slightly emissive, whatever texture we put on it.
No, yeah, that would be good. That's probably what we'll inevitably do. Yeah, it does look better if you have two lights like that, I must admit. Oops. But they...
Oh, don't forget the light above the piano. Most important.
How did these all... Where are these all going? They're not going to the bottom.
I don't know.
Oh, they're going right
Like,
here
right
for
wherever
some reason.
The grouped parent object is, I guess. Because I imported that lampshade under a specific name, under like an FBX file, and it's probably under that file, right?
I don't know. I guess that's probably what this is.
So it's probably under like new mansion _ 18 point something.
Yeah,
something.
I got it. I'm just reorganizing my Dalek army.
Okay. As long as you're happy.
This portion of my Dalek army is a bit off, I feel like.
What's wrong with your army?
No. Just the lights. I'm missing one there. Wait, that means I have 5 selected. How the heck does that work? What are you doing down there?
Well,
That's much better. We'll copy this.
aside from the comic lampshades, it's actually looking pretty nice.
Yes. Hello. Spotlight.
Or, I suppose comical would be proper. Say comical. Anyway, did you ever copy a light over to that thing?
Use your
I can't.
words, Jordan.
Well, the thing with the light.
What are you trying to say?
It's the place where there was supposed to be a light, but apparently I removed it or something.
Where?
It was in the room below you. Unless you're already there.
Oh. You mean just put like a light like in the thing?
Yeah.
No, I haven't done that yet. I'll do that in a minute. So I guess... Yeah,
just that little shelf thing that was supposed to have a light, but apparently it went on vacation or something. I don't.
As they do.
Solid wooden couch, right?
What, the couch? What?
Just wood.
Yeah, it's just a wooden couch for now. Also, like, I mean...
I feel like we don't have enough couch materials to be.
That's true. We only have, like, one. We need to get, like, some... we have, like, two. Because there's the one you... there's, like, that blue and white one for the other level.
That's an ornate material or whatever. It's
literally probably this or something like it.
It's the same kind of material. It's on that teacup set.
Yeah,
and that
like
light.
The same thing. Yeah,
and the light. Well, that actually probably the light is the exact same. Although the light is like a modified version that's I think slightly transparent, maybe. I was hoping we could make it emissive too, because I think that would make it look a lot better. The ceiling light.
Yeah. That would be a good thing. Where the heck is this? Oh. Let me bring that with one of these little Dalek heads.
Where am I? Oh, am I an idiot? Oh, I think I'm an idiot.
Well, I mean, I already knew that. Actually, that one will be big enough on its own. I won't need that. Were you gonna tell me what you did wrong?
Oh, well, I mean, it's secretive.
Oh, secret part. That's right.
Well, I guess I didn't raise the levels, I guess. I
see.
Does that say what I have?
You didn't raise the levels, like, on which ones?
On just, I moved, the one I had to edit and moved over.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to, like, I guess join them back to one layer and then move the levels.
Excellent.
It's not a huge deal.
All right. This doesn't need to be casting a shadow, or is it? Maybe it's not. Possibly a little bit. Maybe this is casting a shadow. What is casting a shadow on the floor?
Levels assemble.
Jordan, that doesn't make any sense.
Is the little metal bar casting a shadow?
I tried that already. I don't know.
Oops. Is the little
It's not
metal
that
piece
bad.
underneath casting a shadow?
What little metal piece?
There's a little piece of metal underneath the light bulb.
In
Is
which
that
case, it's probably that. Where is it?
There should be a little metal piece under the light bulb, I thought.
The one that doesn't exist?
Maybe I deleted it.
How the heck is it casting a shadow then?
I don't know. I guess I removed it because you couldn't. Where's the shadow?
It's like a ring of something. Maybe it's this. It is, somehow. Somehow it was just that bar. Yep.
Oh, gross. I see it.
Yeah.
It got bigger when you moved it up. Well, so just the lamp pole or whatever?
Yeah.
I guess it has no shadow now. Time to re-export. Oh boy. Don't worry. This time the levels have been changed. Hey Cole.
Hey, what?
Piano! Get
Whose
it?
idea was this?
Because there's a piano over there.
Yeah, I get it. It's literally, that's amazing, Jordan.
Wow, thanks.
Literally joke of the year 2018. Maybe only
Okay.
2017.
That's
That's really weird. Apparently there's a light under this light. I did not know that. But okay. I guess this one's coming through a kind of shade like this. I should kind of almost tint these lights to depending on what they're emitting from, because this light would be almost like a little blue even coming out of there. Yeah, that definitely changes stuff.
Oh. Neat. I was occupied for a second and was only half hearing what you said.
I'm changing the colors of the light sources to represent like whatever they're coming out of, or to like correspond to whatever they're. Yeah. So like these red lampshades, you know, they actually should cast like slightly red light, and the one on the ceiling over here.
Yes, if they're actually gonna be red, then yeah.
It definitely changes the way things look. It's pretty nice.
And I guess that would be kind of.
I'm getting the hungry all of a sudden.
You're hungry. I'll be hungry.
It is 12.
Being hungry is bad for you. Bad for your health.
Yep. You're right.
Beep boop.
Beep boop. We're just going to communicate with beeps. That's highly accessible to incoming viewers. Or maybe we can communicate about like the things that are spoiler heavy, but like communicate in like beep boops. So no one will ever know what we're talking about. We invent a language, but it's just like the one from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, where it's just like, your paw, dad's paw, smells paw, like paw, a woman paw. No one will know what we're saying.
This is stupid.
This is really dumb. Which is the point. This is why it's funny. Alright, time to turn all these lights off. Oops. Whatever.
Oh, I like that they leak through. It seems like it shouldn't be a thing. That it should be stopped by
I
faces,
yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, why isn't it just, like, why isn't
I mean, I
there
can
a
understand
shadow there?
it if it leaks through a back face, but I
But it's
feel like it
not.
should be stopped
So, like, what the heck?
forward-facing mesh.
I'm trying to group all my lights together so I can turn them all on and off, like in one thing.
Lights confuse me.
This is a different rim light. That one's kind of not the same thing. I don't know if I like that. Ah. Might be able to, probably have to bake the directional lights to the building at least.
Oh?
How can we just increase, like, the number of people coming in here, other than, like...
I mean, cool, we just started streaming like a week ago.
Yeah, I know, but, like, how do we, like...
Well, over time, you get followers, and then people will see that you're streaming and follow you.
Do we need
And
to
then-
do more to incentivize following, possibly?
I mean, the best way to incentivize a follow is to produce good, quality, wholesome content.
Yes. It just sounds funny when you say it, that's all. I love the bathroom, how it has no lights either. We'll probably just stick those ceiling lights to everything, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Well, do you mean the fancier ceiling lights?
Either one.
I thought you didn't want the old-fashioned lights.
Not the ones that hang from the ceiling. There's ones that are just, like, stuck in the ceiling that don't have a cover over them, though. And those are at least nicer, you know?
You don't mean like the one that's just a light bulb with a tiny string, do you? Because I thought you
No.
didn't want that one.
I specifically said I don't want that one. I mean, like, the kind above the bar down there.
Oh. I guess either of those.
Literally every light in the entire house is on.
That's why it might be nice to. Well, I think they would all be on, I guess. But
It does look really nice, so...
I still feel like light switches would fill up the wall space a
We
little
could,
bit.
yeah, we could do that. Ah. Well, yeah.
Gesundheit. That was a delayed Gesundheit here.
Yawn.
Yes.
You're a strange human. Why isn't it in there? Did I move it? God damn it. Yes, I think I did.
Cole, don't swear.
Am I back? Am I real?
Were you gone?
Well, so someone called me, and because I'm using a phone, Discord has a panic attack and doesn't know how to
Has a
handle
panic
it,
attack.
and it I have to close Discord completely and reopen it.
Great.
And I can't remember how to turn it back to speaker. Damn it.
Jordan, no curse.
Oh, where was it? Come on! You suck! Wait, I found it.
Good.
It's so annoying. I wish I had, just casually a Yeti microphone, too. Whenever some fake news telemarketer calls me with a scam, it's like, oh, no more Discord for you, Jordan. And because my phone's on silent, I can't even tell it's happening. And so I just oh, it's been quiet for a while. Let me just look over at my phone. Oh, someone's calling. Discord broke.
Oh boy. That's my favorite time of day, when everything goes horribly wrong. That was sarcasm so obvious that I probably shouldn't have even said it.
I'll be right back.
Have fun.
I need to refill my drink. Yellow
You
black.
don't need to. Am I allowed to play that? I'll just play it very faintly in the background. Perfect. It fits everything. Literally the best music ever written. Ah. Come on now. Oh my god. So, theoretically, all of this should be on a,
Don't worry, I'm back.
Jordan,
Rejoice and be glad.
Jordan,
It's me.
I selected some appropriate music.
What happened?
Can you hear it? Or is it too quiet?
Do I hear music right now? I do not.
On the stream?
Oh, shoot, I didn't put the headphones on.
I felt it was appropriate.
Oh, it's very faint. It sounds like something like from Animal Crossing.
No,
What is this?
no, it is Nintendo though.
What am I listening to?
You may not actually know what it is.
Is it from? I guess it's from a game soundtrack. I guess.
No.
I'm not sure what it is.
I'll just slide this on screen here. It'll take him a minute to see.
Is it from the Nintendo movie? If it's not a game soundtrack.
It's coming on screen. There it is.
What? I've never been there in my life.
That's kind of what I thought. I just people have been using it for all kinds of stuff recently, and I love it. It literally fits.
So there's never a quiet moment, I guess. Although it kind of is annoying in my ear.
That's why I made it really quiet. Is it too loud now?
No, I think it's fine, I guess. I just couldn't tell what it was, so it's like, it's pretty quiet. What is this?
I'm trying to make it like slightly quieter. Because I have to listen to it too. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure how I feel about playing music on stream. I feel like, I mean, the only thing we have to lose is, like, monetization on YouTube, and we're not going to monetize these anyway.
Well, the video can be muted automatically on Twitch if they're robots, since copyrighted.
Ooh.
Although the VODs only last for 14 days on Twitch.
That's true, so, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a whatever thing, I suppose. I don't know. Crosscode, they play music for every single stream they do. The whole
Most
time.
streamers actually do play music. I a lot of the success. If it's gaming, they usually don't. But
Yeah.
a lot of streams have song suggestions through a plugin. So people like the song, and it just automatically adds it to a queue that plays itself. You don't have to really do much. You don't have to like select the new song and type it in and search it for it. Just sort of puts it in queue for you and plays it for you. It's handy if you have an audience. With, suggest songs.
Oh, yeah. Oh my. You've literally never been to the Wii store.
No.
I'm a little bit sad.
Never been.
Because I know you've used a Wii. I don't think you never had a Wii though, did you?
I personally didn't have.
Yeah.
I didn't even know my DSi had a store until someone told me it did. After I stopped using it. I was like, I don't think my DSi had a store. I thought that was introduced with the 3DS. Like, no, your DSi had a store. I'm like, I never saw it.
Oh boy. No lights again. Literally the best thing ever. When there's literally no freaking lights in the room.
Wait, no lights because they're broken or because you turned them off?
No, because there's nothing in the room.
Oh.
I've only found 2 light sources in this room, and they're way the heck over here.
I guess in my mind, the whole thing was a light bulb. You know?
No, what? These things?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean that's fine, whatever. I don't see any other lights in the entire room, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
which is a problem.
Well,
we
I
have
think
all the
that middle area needs a light source, I guess.
Yeah, we'll probably just start sticking ceiling lights all over the place. I'm gonna have to do a lot to put these things on like their own like special layers and stuff though. Specifically so that they don't like leak to the wrong places and whatnot. I can't believe I can't turn the bias like down low enough to actually like fit it into these lights. That makes me really frustrated.
Well, don't be frustrated, Cole. Be happy and enjoy life.
Thanks, Jordan. I think it will. What other dank music should we play on stream? I don't really like doing that thing where you make fake, like a fake thing for just for baking. But that's what I'm doing. What the heck? Oh, I see. Don't we just have some material? Well, see that? I think that hair one that I used from a long time ago is just a solid color. That'll work. That's not emissive. Plus it looks like a light. Oh boy. Why do these have to spawn in the middle of nowhere? Just restarted, oh boy. It's a 10-hour loop.
Did it just get louder? I feel like it got louder for a second.
Well, for a second, like when it first starts. I think that's it. What to heck? How is that any different than this one? What? What? When did that get screwed up? Did I turn
That's
that
screwed
on?
up. I'm not.
Oh, maybe it's because of the material. It is. My bad. Apparently it doesn't work like that. Oops, that's great. Trying to make it as obvious as I can without messing it up. Two can play at that game.
Cole, please. I'm doing my best. Do you want me to mute myself?
No, you're fine. I opened my laptop so that I didn't have to pound keys on Unity.
Oh, my chair squeaked.
Get a new one. It's literally broken now. You can't use it anymore.
That's the only problem with this chair, is occasionally it does do that leather squeak thing, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. It's really annoying at like the college because their chairs will make it sound like you're farting, but you're not. It's just the chair.
Yeah, but like that's the thing where people blame the chair, and like that's like that's how you know it actually was them, you know. But it like in this case it actually was. Well, like, that's the thing, right? Like, people blame the chair, but that's kind of an indication it was actually them, not the chair, right? Like, if someone says it was the chair, you never believe them. But sometimes it is.
It's really the chair.
I know.
Swear.
Right? Everything is awful.
The universe is a dangerous place. What? Why did I have that originally? Oh, thanks, Unity, for saving every freaking... It does this thing now where if you drag a bar up and down and stuff, it saves like every position you dragged it to. So you just have to hold down undo and it starts undoing at like the speed of light, you know?
Oh.
And then like eventually you start undoing other stuff at the speed of light. And you don't know where it's gonna start. It's really dumb. Some people think that's great, but I no. I do not like Sam I Am. I do not like greetings. I'm getting seriously hungry. I might have to like run upstairs really quick and like get something to eat so I don't die. My breakfast consisted of nothing but a whole bunch of blueberries and a whole bunch of broccoli.
Oh, my breakfast consisted of a breakfast sandwich.
Sounds like you.
Diet Coke and breakfast sandwich.
I'm literally moving in like the most random way through these rooms. I guess I need one of these. Well, this song is gonna be stuck in my head forever, but I don't know what to change it to. Could just be death metal the entire time. Oh boy. Oh, that might work. Might be large enough here. I think it is. I think it might be. Yes, it looks like it is. That is so nice. The light's kind of up in the lamp though, so...
Oh.
Oh? Ah. Ah.
Same.
What are we gonna do about shit poking through the ceiling?
What about it?
It's gonna
cast
bake
shadows?
differently. and possibly also cast shadows.
Different layer.
You can't bake on different layers.
Ah. Interesting. Two bakes.
That's a possibility, because if we can switch out light maps, then we can bake one for upstairs and one for downstairs and swap them out. I still don't know how to do this. This is gonna have to be my thing that I look into.
I mean, you said you read something that said you could switch them out. Did it go into...
I read that it's possible.
Did it explain how to do it? Or it just said, yeah, you can do it?
It gave you a script, but it doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
And it was tested in version, 4 of Unity.
Is it still possible through other means?
I would think so.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's... Maybe look into it some more.
Yeah.
Before we, go on with this.
That might be it. I mean, I'm gonna have to put the lights in anyway. No other lights in this thing? Okay, whatever.
Well, there's no ceiling light that I know.
It's fine.
Does there need to be? Is it too dark?
No, I don't think so.
You could have an area light that just casually lights up the room a little bit.
Yeah. We should probably mess with these.
I just mean, give it a very small amount of brightness, just so that the opposite corners of the room are a little bright. Not, glowing, but a little more visible.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
That.
Okay.
So I can make a Dalek.
Great that you call it that.
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
This has been a remix of the Wii Shop channel music. The end.
Wait a minute. Add words.
This shadow is problematic.
Well, what's your shadow? Shadow! What? Your problem. Oh, geez.
See, I want it to cast down like that, like on the wall, but when you see it on the floor, it's hollow.
Why does that happen?
Because it's inside of it, but these aren't two pieces, so I can't, make it so it only reflects part of it or something.
What is the shadow underneath coming from? That looks like a ring.
It's coming from the fact that it's inside of it right now. And I have to pull it way too far up in order to make it not do that.
Move the lampshade up.
That won't change anything.
What?
I don't think that would change anything.
Well,
It's
you
the
can
light.
pull the light higher if you pull the lampshade higher.
Oh, you mean pull the original one higher?
All three, I guess. The light, the lamp, and the other lamp.
And also the light bulb, apparently. Or maybe not the bulb.
Bulb 2 if you want. Well, it's down, but...
You have to pull it all the way up to there in order for it to work, which I feel like is pretty far because it is. Yeah, you have to pull it all the way off the light.
Interesting. That looks kind of stupid. Wouldn't it?
We can just make it not appear. It might. I mean, it would still be there, but, like, whatever.
I also feel like I did not foresee the fact that that's because the mesh is lower poly, because that
What?
sort of. I mean, like the light hitting the floor is sort of like clearly. You can see that it's not very round.
Oh. Yeah. Well.
Is that the lampshade or what?
Actually, wait a minute. I don't know.
Is that the
I do need
old
the lampshade. That might be the old lampshade doing it. So let me...
Is that a lower poly one?
Yeah, it's the old lampshade. Although the funny thing is that that's how it's designed, so...
Well, actually, I mean, I meant it to be... I didn't just, like, make it cheap. I sort of meant it to... That. So I guess it's... It looked weird looking at a smooth lampshade on the outside.
Right.
It probably doesn't look as weird if you see the actual lampshade.
Doesn't work very well. They have to be obvious. Maybe that. Or something. No lights. I'll probably put area lights in the places where there's like windows or something. I don't know really how to... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, since we have baked lighting, I feel like we can make some not real, quote-unquote, natural light happen. You know?
The stock market is a strange place. I looked at my portfolio this morning and it was down 0.1%, and now it's up 0.5%.
Oh boy.
I expected it to still not be up. Okay.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, I mean, I didn't... It's not a loss anymore, as of right now. Oh. I was looking... Well, I said it was strange because I was looking... Not only that, I was looking at, the different percentage changes for everything. And I was reading something as -2% when it was -0.2%. I was like, that's weird. How's my total so high if this one's so low?
Those are different things, Jordan.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, great.
Oh boy. Never mind.
Jeez, why did I zoom it out that far? That seems really ridiculous.
I was going to say, my portfolio is... Oh, wait. Never mind. It changed again. I was going to say, my portfolio is beating the S&P 500 by 0.01% today. but then it went back down to the exact same percent.
I think mine is right now, but I'm not sure. I don't really know. Don't quote me on that.
I mean, like, today, not over. Specifically today.
Yeah.
The day change it was up 0.01% higher, but now it's the same. I think it's interesting. Like the government shut down right now. I would
Is it
expect
really?
a lot of people would expect the stock market to be red.
I did not know that. Why are they shut down?
Because it depends on how you look at it. I don't remember. Well, I don't look into things all the way, so I don't want to this is exactly what's happened because I don't know all the facts.
Okay.
And also it depends on which way you look at it. You could blame either side.
Of course.
I would lean towards blaming the Democrats in Congress because there was some spending bill that had to be passed by 2 days ago or something.
Right.
And they couldn't reach an agreement, so the government had to shut down because they couldn't pass the bill. But I don't know. So the argument is, well, the Republicans have the House majority, so why can't they get the bill passed if they have the majority? But they only have 51 of 100, and I think they need 60 votes to pass it. So if none of the Democrats refuse to cooperate, the bill can't get passed.
I see.
I don't remember why they refused to. I think maybe there were some things combined together, and they didn't like some of them or something.
Right.
Or I've also heard people speculate that they're trying to use this as a weapon for the midterm elections, where they're going to say the Republicans shut down the government,
Right.
and vote for us instead because we didn't shut down the government. But it all depends on how you look at it and which side you tend to lean towards. You'll probably believe that side, no matter what. I think that the general if people blame all possible things. There are people that blame the president, the Democrats, or the Republicans, or all of them. I think that the poll I saw on CNN said that most people blamed the Democrats for the shutdown, which tends to be a liberal news site, and I think it was CNN that I saw the poll on. So if that tells you anything, it wasn't Fox News.
Yeah.
Which, so it was a legit poll. It wasn't some poll where it was 10 guys outside of the studio.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's political. People don't like politics. Never get political. People don't like it.
Ever. Just
never.
Pretend politics don't exist and just
I don't
hide out in
I
the
want to
hole.
be clear. I don't know all the facts about everything in the world, and even though some people like to think they do. So I won't say for a fact one thing or the other, because I can't tell you for sure exactly what happened. That's just my understanding of what's happened based on what I have read up on.
I see.
There's, quote, no government right now. Even though there is. I guess certain things don't work. Although, the military still goes and fights. I think the post office still delivers mail, so those are government workers. It's only kind of shut down.
Yeah.
Shut down asterisk.
Yeah. Oh my.
Although those people might not get paid. I don't know how it works. I know those certain parts of it, the government do continue to work, but they might not get paid while it's shut down. I don't know for sure.
I might end the stream in a few minutes so that I can go eat, and like then I'm gonna have to get ready to go to school and stuff.
Well, it is almost 1.
Yeah. I think
The
the
time
class
of
is at 2. Or I've horribly messed up and now I'm screwed. No, it's at 2.
Why'd you mess up? I messed up too, I think.
So many of these lights are leaking in extremely frustrating ways.
I did mess up. Don't leak the...
I don't know what color some of these lights are going to be, so it's kind of just like, whatever.
I think we should look into seeing if we can, like, have light maps on and off, and also can we bake 2 different light maps for that, so the thing poking through the ceiling won't cast a shadow incorrectly.
Right.
That'd be super swell to know, and it would be super upsetting if it true.
Yes. Yeah, I should probably look into that. Next thing I do, probably. Because that will definitely change how this all works. I keep, flinging myself outside. Some of these textures will have to be, or some of the things on the mansion will have to be, thingamajiggered. Like, if you look at the front of the mansion here, and, there are at least 2 problems I can see just from right here.
Yeah, I feel like, that front thing is sort of wrapped stupidly.
So you can see how, there's a line there, and, the other bricks are too big, in comparison and stuff. There's a lot of stuff
it's
like that.
It's a lot more obvious when you have a brick texture there.
Yeah. There's one under this window over here, and then,
it's harder to... I've learned it's harder to notice that slight stretching when you have wood. But when you have something like bricks, it's very obvious.
Maybe you should texture it with bricks. And, I don't know if you can see there's a size difference here, too. And, all of the shacks on the sides have
again,
bricks.
That's pretty much unnoticeable wood texture.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point you will notice a size difference, obviously, but it's much more apparent when you have something very clearly tiled like this. Tiny bricks lined up. Excellent. Save me. It's taken a long time to do this because I've mostly been watching and trying to give assistance whenever something goes stupidly wrong.
Right.
Oh, green.
Yeah, I just turned them green. I'm just trying to make them really obnoxious colors so I notice that it's there. But they have to be, they can't be a solid color shader because those don't have, those don't cast shadows. What was I gonna copy? I just wanted to turn a bunch of these lights off. Just take all of them and turn them off. What happened? Give me that light from over here.
Oh, the music stopped. Sad. I just now noticed.
You just now realized the music stopped.
Yes.
I played a remix version of it, and then that ended. So I haven't played anything else yet.
Should have kept the Wii music on.
I said I played a remix of the Wii Store music.
Play the coconut song.
No.
Oh?
I'm already playing some of that dink.
No. Play the coconut song. You won't be disappointed.
The coconut song.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this one would be better for what we're doing. It's like become one of my favorite songs.
If you say so. I guess you can listen to it. I mean, it's not as good as the song.
It's not as good as what I have in mind.
And that song is more glorious. Ah. I accidentally closed the stream.
You closed the stream. Good for you. There's gonna be a lot of us trying to figure out the positioning of lights and stuff before we do our bake. We could do a crap bake just to see if it, like, just to start messing with materials though.
Sad face.
I could do that, well...
Oops. Excuse.
The problem is you can't, I don't think you can do lights while, let me think about that. You have to switch off, I think. You have to do materials after a bake. Something like that, I don't know. Hello, dog 1144, man. Is that a good color? I don't even know. Probably. And that actually is like impossible. Or I don't even know what we're gonna do. I don't want it to be too bright. Are these supposed to be lights, Jordan?
What? I can't. What did you say?
Are these supposed to be lights?
Well, see, the problem is right now my stream is a black screen because I refreshed it and it just doesn't work.
Oh, great.
It's back now. Those are not supposed to be lights. Those are supposed to be like sort of a wall.
Okay,
Well,
there is a lamp over there.
You know what? It actually looks like it could make a good light.
I mean, we
It wasn't meant to be a light. It might look. Right now, I'm playing an ad.
It was meant to be sort of like you could. It's mounted to the wall, and you could put like something up there, like a vase. I just never, I guess, did. Although, hang on. Whenever this ad is done, I'll look at it. It might look cool with a light. Did you try that?
I was starting to, yeah.
You could try having both of them be baked lights. I mean, it is kind of dark on that wall.
But then also, we have a lamp like right next to it.
Well, we could remove the lamp if we have to.
True.
Or move it. Oh yeah, that's the final thing that I always this is like the step I always forget. But adding cords to like lamps and stuff, like the step that I always forget.
Oh, adding like cords and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Might have done it for some things in the mission, but there are definitely like that lamp don't. Or does it? I don't even remember. Right?
That one doesn't. I don't think most of them have it. That's pretty dang. Do they even have lights like that back then?
That might look fun.
Alternate history, who cares?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's good. You might want to put the lamp like here or something, like instead.
Where?
You'll see when it shows up.
Oh. Sure. That might look fun. Although, don't move it in Unity, because I'd have to move it in Blender and line up the cord with properly.
Oh. Okay. I don't think the desk light necessarily needs to be on. That would be kind of silly. Can't even see. Is there something supposed to, like, is there something over the fireplace right now that I just can't see? There is! Probably more area light stuff.
Someone called with more fake news.
Oh boy.
Hang on, let me just turn it back to speaker mode.
Next time somebody does that, literally just pick up the phone and just be like, "Thank you for ruining my stream."
Well, like I don't touch the phone in hopes that eventually they'll just. I let it ring until it hangs up.
Why?
Like I think that if I hang up, they'll just get persistent and keep calling even more. And there's multiple numbers, so I can't just block them because they just have an infinite army apparently.
And also are from like Saudi Arabia or something, so there's no way to sue them.
Sometimes they're just from like Overland Park. I'm like, who are you?
At least, I mean, that's how it's routed. I don't know if they necessarily are actually from there. Although I don't know if it's possible.
Often I'll get calls from like that area code, but then sometimes I'll get calls from, like Texas or something.
Yeah.
Like, none of you are real.
And everybody's favorite, the unknown area code.
Oh.
Literally the best thing in the world. Oh, this is gonna be weird.
I'm sorry.
The roofs intersecting the yeah. We definitely need to see if it's possible to swap out light maps.
Can you put the roofs on a different lane?
It's possible I could just disable them and not bake them.
Well, if they're not light map static, they shouldn't affect it.
Or just do that. But they might be baked with the directional light from outside. You know? Yes. Alright, where to next? Most of these rooms are kind of just lit by the fact that there's an outside. These have little lights in them, though.
Did you get the room that's spooked? Here's a good one.
Yes.
Those guys. Those are lights.
More music.
There's also the room that's sort of in the middle of the house that it's up above the coffee room or whatever you want to call it.
The what?
Or wait. I don't even know what's real. Oh, you skip that one, didn't you?
Which one?
But the one with the roof poking through. You just went away from it.
Yeah. I want to
There's
keep thinking about
the
that.
art room. Did you get that one?
The art room, yeah.
Okay. Then that might be all of them. With lights. 'Cause there
It's close, I think.
there are some rooms that just don't have any that need some.
Yes.
I don't. What? Page. Hello? Chart. I'm
What are you doing?
confuzzled.
Stop being confuzzled. That's my recommendation.
Okay.
Did it work? My recommendation worked.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm just being a noob.
Hello? Oh, those are good. Yeah, super.
They're okay. They look good against the back wall and stuff.
I don't know. Yeah. I feel like it looks better when you double them up and it's stronger.
What, just the intensity of them, you mean?
Well, I mean, when you duplicate it, it's twice as intense, and I feel like it looks better, at least in the glass case.
I see.
Maybe not for every light.
We can
in
just
the whole
raise
house.
the intensity a lot. Yeah, in the glass case, it's like kind of dark back there. What is
meant for the
Excalibur
black.
doing in here, Jordan?
What?
The sword.
Why is there a sword?
I'm like, why is there Excalibur in here?
It's not Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Excalibur could mean many different things.
Have you ever watched Soul Eater, Jordan?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was
Yeah.
gonna say Excalibur is not. It can mean one thing or another depending on what you're talking
Well,
about.
but I mean, Soul
He's
Eater
sort of a-
Excalibur is Excalibur, like
I
from
know.
Arthurian, like.
No, it's like it's the sword, but there's also like a human form, isn't it? Like,
It's
well, not
even-
like human.
Well, it's
like,
not a. Have you?
but,
So
like,
have you
not a
watched
human
it?
Form, but sort of like a character, almost, right?
Yes. So you
Like
have.
technically, he is the sword
Yes.
Excalibur. Like he's not a
Yes.
living.
And
well,
he's a complete.
I haven't
asshole.
watched it,
It's
but
so
I know
funny.
of that character. That's what I meant.
I
Like,
started
he's not-
watching that recently. It's really good.
He's not. I don't even know how to explain it because I haven't actually watched it, but I know what.
He's
I know
not a
what you're-
human. He's like a humanoid
Yeah,
thing.
It's sort of like this weird character with like a long pointy nose or something.
He's hilarious, but like, he's hilarious in the way that like you end up hating him because he's
Oh,
like
yeah, no,
so
I've heard
obnoxious.
that.
Like,
I've heard that.
there's a whole episode just dedicated to Excalibur, and it means nothing in the plot, which is the point. Like, that's the joke, is that it's useless. He might come up at some point and actually be useful in the plot, I don't know. But right now, he's just an annoyance.
I've watched like
It just, like, wastes time.
maybe 3 or 4 episodes of Soul Eater.
It's really good. There's a character called Krona, and he's like controlled by like basically his own like magic power has like developed a personality that bullies him, and it's just a really interesting character arc. I'm simplifying that, I think. I don't know how to really explain. Maybe he was like born with it. It's kind of weird. There's this whole thing about like black blood, and it has something to do with that. I don't know. Hmm.
Blood isn't black though.
Well, yeah, it's not supposed to be. It's like super evil magic blood is the point. And it does super evil magic things. What is this one spotlight? Oh, I left you on for some reason. Prepare to lag. I actually just want to see if there's lights in this room. I don't think there is. I don't think so.
Oh no, don't lag. Oh, it's bad for you.
How did it already get to be 1 o'clock? Everything got interesting for a moment there. I'm gonna put, like, a light on here, and then we're gonna be done. What kind of light is this? This kind of light. Excalibur. Dalek. Ring, 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 ring.
That should be the theme song for Soul Eater.
What?
What you just said. Excalibur, Excalibur.
They do have a song. But
I just mean like
that's
every
not-
episode.
Every episode starts with Excalibur.
Yeah, I think every episode should be dedicated to
It would,
Excalibur.
it would be really funny if they opened an episode that way. As, like, the series goes on and you learn more about him and just learn how much of, like, a useless character he is, every time he appears, you get, like, more frustrated with him, but in a way that, like, you're laughing at the same time because it's funny that they brought him up again. You know what I mean? Also, in any of the stories he tells, which, by the way, are, like, all, like, very clearly, like, not real. Like, all of them are, like, self-fulfilling, like, stories that, like, he does, like, self-insert, like, Sherlock stuff. It's really funny. And all the stories he tells, little pictures of him are, like, on everything. So, like, the carpet and, like, in pictures on the wall and on books and stuff, it all says, like, it's all just pictures of Excalibur. Like, everything is Excalibur.
What a neat guy.
What a guy. Alright, well, anyway, I think we have to end the stream now because I have to take off and eat.
Eating
Thank you,
is vision.
thank you, Dog1144, for sticking with us. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do right now. I think I also, like, basically completed all the lighting, save for, like, this room. Like, the rooms that don't have enough light in them and, like, this horrendous mess.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. If you're interested to play the first level of our game, it's free. There's a little button down there that you can check out. And, or follow us on Twitter. Both of those would be awesome. Or follow us
Also,
on Twitch.
Spain.
Any of those would be good. And, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.